February, I came out here, shot 4 music videos in like 3 days. And that was the first time I really got to experience Richmond, just how cool and diverse the city really is. And I was like, damn. I saw what Kids at Play had going on, and I was like, I kind of want to be more a part of this. And that was kind of when I decided I wanted to move out to Richmond and start a new journey.
What's going on, y'all? This is Zerg from ZuCast. We got him here, man. NHP is in the building.
What's
up?
Good,
yo?
It's Noah. I'm here.
No.
I don't know. I don't even know what to go by anymore. NHP, Noah, NHP Studios. That's whatever you want to call me, I guess.
Yes, sir. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great. I took like a 4-hour nap before I was here, so
okay.
I'm like wide awake right now.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best. Yeah, so I want to get straight into it. That's cool with you. For those who don't know, who is Noah?
Shoot, who is Noah? I'm still trying to figure that out, so this might be hard to answer. But my name's Noah. I'm a photographer, videographer. I make TikToks. I have a couple online businesses, and I'm just living life. Yeah. My TikTok kind of revolves around lifestyle, motivational stuff. Just teaching people that they can do anything that they want.
Yeah.
Post a lot about fitted hats. Yeah. I'm the fitted dude. A lot of people know me for that.
Yeah.
For fitteds. And I'm mostly in like the music, photography, and videography business, and that's what I do.
Okay. Yeah. So first, I want to talk about the camera. When did you first pick up the camera, and how long did it take until you realized that this was for you?
So I've always like just picked up cameras. My mom always had one, and I would always take pictures of my like model trains. I should actually go find these pictures one day. But I just love trains so much, so I was taking pictures of like the routes so I could do it again later.
Yeah.
But so I always did that. And then that was when I was really little. And then like my sophomore year of high school, I took a video class. Completely random. I was just took a tour and found my way into the class, and I was like, oh shit, this would be really cool to start. And I was a big fan of Casey Neistat.
Who was that?
Casey Neistat was a YouTube vlogger.
Oh, okay.
But he was just super cinematic. I really liked all that. So sophomore year, I took a video class, fell in love with it, and then I was entering different film competitions, and I was just succeeding really good. And I was like, dang, I kind of like this. I can make a living off of this. I should do this the rest of my life. So that's kind of where I started. And then at the end of sophomore year, I started my first like freelance business, doing a bunch of work.
Okay, wow. That was quick. Do you think that was quick? Like,
I mean, I can extend it out a little bit more too.
No, I meant like the timeline of you going from entering like a class and then boom, starting like your business.
For sure, it was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super fast, and I like, cause that whole year was a big life-changing moment. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in life.
So you were like lost.
I was lost, but I was still in high school, so I was just going.
Like it was okay. Yeah.
I was still okay. I'd figure I'd find something that I want to do, but I found it, and like something within me. I just like never loved something so much besides family and or a sport like baseball. This was like my new thing, so I wanted to be the best at it as soon as possible, and that's what I did. So like, I was making YouTube like football videos for a high school, like football like promo videos to get people to the game, because we sucked. We were not good. We were not good. But I made a video, got like 1,000 retweets, and everyone thought Lance Cruz was the best school in the state. But hell no, we won one game in 10 years. So
Jesus Christ, yeah, y'all were ass.
So I had to make us look good a little bit.
Shoot, man. So you were doing like different types of videos, the football stuff, What made you land on like music videos? Like, is that your main thing, music videos?
Yeah, I would say so. I was doing a lot of commercial work, and I still do it here and there, but I did a couple music videos, I think 3 years ago, and I fell in love with it instantly. It was like a new love, because I didn't really know what kind of film I wanted to do, because there's so many different routes. I could do movies, commercials, music videos, whatever. So I shot that music video, and I have a big love for music. So it was like bringing two things that I love together, and just knowing how creative I can be with music videos. That was one thing I knew, like with commercials, I couldn't really do all the creative things I wanted to do
Yeah.
or put out. So with music videos, that was a way to get my creative expression out. So that's why I think I'm so attracted to music. And now I'm kind of getting in the business side of music with just running different shit. So it's really cool to see where I'm going with this and the different routes I can take.
I guess my next question is, what was it like doing work in Detroit? Because ain't you from Detroit?
I'm from Detroit.
Yeah, so like, was it an instant thing where you doing work with Detroit artists like Sada Baby and 42 Dugg? Like, tell me about that experience.
Man, so I was kind of, I don't really know.
I'm this week. I was I'm just like everything. Like,
I'm only 19, by the way. I
thought he was like 24. God damn.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm only 19. Yeah, so I should have said that sooner. But yeah, so for me to do all this shit so young blows my mind still. But it took me a while to get to be able to work with those different artists. Like that's why, because I started young. I started my sophomore year of high school. So really, if you think about it, my senior year or the year that I graduate, when I do work with 42 Dugg, that's like 3 or 4 years later. But it still happened really fast. And for me to do that so young, it's a crazy experience. Like with Sada Baby, I went to the strip club. That was my first time ever. I'm not even old enough to get into the strip club.
Damn.
But I was with Sada Baby, so they didn't give a shit.
Talk about that. What was that like?
I mean, I don't know how much I can talk about it.
You can go all the way. Yeah, if it gets too crazy, I'll just edit it out.
Wait. I was just I was filming for a dispensary, and Sada came to visit the dispensary, and I was just flicking him up and then talking to his team, and then his team was going somewhere after, so they invited all of us to go to the club with them because we had another event after that. So it was like an intermediate thing. We just go to the strip club.
It was like spontaneous.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know if I can get in. I told them, I'm like, I'm only 19. They're like, you're straight. Like, don't worry about it. So, well, we pull up to the club. I'm with like Sada Baby, a couple other dudes, like security guards, big ass dudes. It's wild. So we just walk in the back door and just walk in. Didn't even check my ID or anything. And just hung out for a little bit.
Just hung out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Word. Shoot, tell me about 42 Dugg. Is he really, like, how tall does he look in real life?
42 Dugg is literally 5'2", I think. Yeah, he was pretty short, and he had really small shoes because he had like all of his outfit for like the photo shoot that we're doing, and I think it was like, I don't know if I should even put it out, 3.5 size shoe maybe.
Nah, bro, it can't be no
I don't know.
3.5. Bro, there's no way I could take
it was
you
it was white Air Force Ones, and you know how it has the white the tag on the inside. I swore.
You was like, yo.
I was like 3.5. It's like,
bro, I don't know if I could take someone serious, bro. Like, you talking all that shit, and you were at size 3.5. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I can't take you serious. I cannot take you serious.
That was a fun experience, though. It was wild.
What other Detroit artists have you tapped in with?
Icewear Vezzo, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I actually did a sit-down interview with Icewear Vezzo. It was for another project, side thing for this dispensary called Biola that I was working for. But I was just interviewed. I went to his studio, filmed his like Rolls Royce. Like, he's got like a basketball court in his studio. It's really cool.
How is he, like, personality-wise? Is he like in his raps? Like,
personality-wise, Icewear was one of the humblest and coolest dudes. Like, I haven't, like, one of the coolest artists I've ever met, for sure. He was asking me questions, what I like to do. Like, going back to 42 Dugg, like, 42 Dugg he's got a personality, but not with people. Like he wasn't asking us certain things or just, like, vibing with us as much. But I swear he was right with me, and we're just talking about life, which is really cool. And Sada Baby's just funny as hell.
Yeah, I bet he was a trip.
He was a trip.
He was a trip. But yeah, so you making all this noise and you making all these plays in Detroit. What made you come down to Richmond?
Shoot. So that was kind of like a big risk because, like, I had my name built in Detroit, but I was doing a lot of stuff that I wasn't really, like, loving to do. So this kind of goes back to 2019 in October. I was at a film festival in New York. There was a national film festival. People were there from all over the world. And I met Smith.
Smith Knight.
Kids at Play. You guys know him.
Shout out. Yeah.
That's another thing. I'm in Kids That Play, so
Okay.
I do that shit too. That was another thing you can add to my title. And do a lot. But so anyways, in the at the film festival, we're in New York. There was like an opening night party, and I just went up to him and we just started talking. I like to talk to people, so he had cool style and whatever. So I was talking to him. He told me he made music, and I was like, well, shit, I'm doing music videos, whatever. Let's talk. We're just talking, super cool. I was like, well, are you a rapper or are you a SoundCloud rapper? Because at the time, like in Detroit, there's a lot of like trap rappers who are pushing their music on SoundCloud. It's just not people not taking it as serious as they want. So he was like, I'm a rapper. So I was like, oh, let me hear your music. Show me Hammer Pants. And I was like, God damn, this is dope. Like you got talent for sure. So anyways, had the opening night party. We're staying in the same hotel like 3 blocks away from Times Square. And we're like 3 a.m. We just got back. We're like, yo, we should sneak out, go shoot a music video in Times Square. Like, this is our only chance. Why not just go do it? So, snuck out, shot a music video in Times Square. I only had my camera in one lens, like nothing. And then it just turned out super dope. That was in October. Then in February, I came out here, shot 4 music videos in like 3 days, which is crazy. I left. That was my first time in Richmond. And then I came back out here in last August. For like a week and a half. We planned and shot a music video in like a week and a half. And that was the first time I really got to experience Richmond and just how cool and diverse the city really is. And I was like, damn. I saw what Kids at Play had going on, and I was like, I kind of want to be more a part of this. And that was kind of when I decided I wanted to move out to Richmond and start a new journey because I could do what I really wanted to do and do what I love here. So that was kind of what happened. And then in March 1st, I moved out here. Wow. And my whole life changed. So it's like, it's crazy what happens because everything in life happens for a reason. If I never went to that film festival, I would have never met Smith. If I never talked to him, went up to him. Yeah. So you never know who you can meet. Go up to everyone you can and just talk to everyone because one person can change your life forever.
And that's a big risk because like you said, you 19 and you just flip the script completely.
I was just like, I'm up and out. And it was not easy to leave home.
Like, what was it like talking to what was the conversation with your parents like?
Yeah, so like, I never went to college too. That's another thing. My parents were super supportive for that because they knew what I had going on and they saw that I could be successful without it. And I thank them so much for that. But moving out, they were a little more hesitant. They were okay with it, of course. But I'm super close with my family. I have a best friend relationship with both of them. Especially my dad. We do so much together. So it was really, really hard to leave them. But they knew I got to do what I got to do what I love, and they're not going to hold me back from doing that. So, that's what happened.
Yeah. And so you happy with the move? Like, you're satisfied?
I'm definitely satisfied. Like,
for sure.
I saw a bunch of signs, like angel numbers and shit. I believe in that stuff.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's okay. But I do.
Word.
And that was because I had like during COVID and stuff. I think a lot of artists went through a big kind of like creative block. Maybe not everyone, but I did for sure. And I learned a lot about myself. And so getting out of that and being put into a new like place and a new city and a new state. If anyone's struggling at home, I definitely recommend like trying to get out of your hometown because there's so much out there. Like my hometown compared to Richmond is 2 different places. It's insane. I just went back there like last week, and it's just like, damn, like what could I have done here? Like I don't even know. So Richmond's super cool.
Word. I guess another question I have is like, how does the money work? Like, are you making enough bread to like live off of? Like,
yeah.
People want to know. I want to know.
I guess the people want to know. Yeah. I'm living. I don't want to say like I'm balling. But I'm definitely living like happy. Like I guess a couple different ways that I make money is like one. Do you want to like?
Honestly. Let's break it down.
Let's break it down.
I mean,
a lot of, like, this is another thing. Like, I'm 19, so like if I can inspire someone to go out and live their dreams, like that's the shit that I'm doing. So like if I can tell you like what different ways I'm making money and just like take it, flip it, do it your own way, and like you can do it young. Like it doesn't matter. So like so the first thing I was really doing was photo and video. So I get contracted to do different jobs, or I'll do different music videos, photo shoots, album covers, anything like that. So it just depends on which kind of work that I'm getting paid for that. And then in January is when TikTok kind of came along. And with TikTok, I was slowly growing from January to February, and I grew like 10K in that month. And then it just kept like growing more and more. And then I was trying to figure out different ways like I can monetize off of this because I don't want to be doing this work on TikTok and not getting a reward for
monetization is everything.
It's everything.
Word.
If anyone wants to be a creator, like monetization and figuring out how you can make money off what you're doing, like that's what you got to figure out, because you got to get that reward back. Like followers and the numbers are cool, but you got to make a living. So when I was doing that and I was growing my numbers, I was trying to figure out different things to do. And then I found out in the hat community, a lot of people like to collect pins. So I gotta take a drink.
Oh yeah, you good, bro. Take all the drinks you want.
I got
bro.
3 waters over here. So I saw that people like these pins, so I was like, okay, I should come out with my own pin. So I came out with my first pin, and I sold out in a day. I ordered 100 of them. I was like, dang. And that was my first kind of like bigger check from something that wasn't photo or video. And then so I did that. And now I'm doing like consistent releases with those, and now I'm ordering even more than 100 pins. So I'm doing that. Then I started another website. There's no really good place like StockX or eBay to buy and resell fitteds. So I started my own website called Only Fitteds. Me and my dad designed it.
Okay.
So me and my dad designed a website where it's a marketplace for hats. You can go on there and you can list your hats, and it's cheaper than eBay, StockX. Anywhere else you can even sell fitteds. So we started that. So I'm doing that. And I do like stocks and shit too. So I do everything.
I do like stocks and shit too. Okay.
But that's kind of, I guess that's the different.
Yeah, so the money is definitely coming in. The money is coming
Sometimes it doesn't though.
Yeah.
And you got to be prepared for that. And sometimes everything can go to shit. Like, you never know. So, like, you got to be smart with your money and kind of know what you're doing. Like, just really learn how money works and saving money, because it's really important. Because if you don't do that, then you can lose a lot. And it's hard to do shit in life. Like, money isn't everything, but it's definitely hard to do a lot of things. Like, so definitely just hustle, like work hard. Anyone can do it, no matter how old you are. Like, no one can say shit. Like, there's a way to make a dime, there's a way to make $1.
So just to recap, you do the videos, you have some form of like merch with the pins.
Yep, merch.
And then you do the website, the Only Fit is fire and like genius. And then the stocks. What are you invested in?
I'm in Bitcoin. Also, I do some brand deals on TikTok that I forgot to mention.
So what is a brand deal for people that don't know or are confused about it?
So a brand deal, for instance, I work with Hat Club. Hat Club's one of like the bigger like fitted sellers right now, which is really cool. They reached out to me when I only had 2,000 followers, and I've been a fan of them forever. So it was really cool to work with them. Yeah. But with them, so I'm affiliated. If people use my code, I get like a certain amount from each time someone uses that code. Also, if you work with a brand, a lot of times they'll send you different merch or just stuff of their products or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I'll post on my TikTok and put them out there. And then sometimes people will pay you for the videos, and sometimes they don't. They'll send you free product, or they'll send you free product and money, which is nice. Yeah. Because shit, what's better than that?
Exactly. Yo, true, right? This is a go, bro. This is a go.
I appreciate you, man.
You the go.
This is so fun, man.
No, like I'm having a lot of fun doing this, bro. Like,
this is dope, because like my thing is like I want to be everywhere to inspire people. Like, like I'm not one to like talk about me that much. That's not something that I like to do, but I love to inspire people. And if that's kind of what I have to do to show people like you can do anything in life, I want to help everyone
Yeah.
because any young person, any young creator should be like doing everything. Like you can.
So I guess here's my question. What message do you have for the young man or the young woman that's watching this who has ideas, who may even have launched their own business, but they're sitting down, just, I don't know, they don't have faith in themselves. They don't think that it will work. They don't think that they can live off just their businesses. Like, what would you have to say to that person?
One thing I would have to say is like the number one thing to be successful is you have to like to be successful. You have to know. I gotta word this right, so this might take a second.
Take your time, brother. Take your time.
I posted it one time and I was like, I wrote it down. I was like,
he's like, damn, that shit real.
That shit was real. So I gotta think about how I said it.
Yeah.
But it kind of went along the lines that to be successful is, it's not about how much money you make. It's not about everything that you're doing, but it's being successful is loving yourself, understanding that other people's opinions don't matter, and that literally the only person in this world that is stopping you is yourself. So being successful is having that mindset and knowing that you can do anything in the world. And once you have that mindset, that's when the money and everything else comes. Because you have that successful mindset already in your mind, successful things will happen for you. That's just how the world works. It's all energy and different things. So it's like you think positive and you keep going and don't let the negative things bother you. More shit will just, positive things will keep rolling in. And you'll notice it over time. It's just like you got to keep that mindset. And I think that's the number one thing. So like anyone who wants to start a business, anyone who is struggling with their business, like just keep going and knowing like if you want to be successful, you got to make sure you know you can do anything. Like because if you don't know you can do anything, like you're just not going to be able to do it. Like no plan B ever.
Word. But what does a day in the life look like for you? Like how many hours do you dedicate into your stuff and chilling? And
so I don't know, my hours are kind of weird and whack right now. So like I'm kind of waking up around like 9-10. I'll wake up, shower, and then like from 11 to 2 I'll brainstorm and think about TikTok. Sometimes it's me on TikTok watching TikToks, kind of seeing what's trending.
Studying.
I'm studying. It's like TikTok is my job now, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I got to figure out how this shit works. So I'll go on TikTok. I'm watching it, but I'm watching it differently than you're watching it.
Yeah, you're not watching it to laugh.
I'm not watching it to laugh. I'm watching it, okay, why is this person... I'm watching when you would click off of that time where like the certain watch times, because there's some videos that grab you instantly and then it's all algorithm. Like if you figure out the TikTok algorithm, you can be successful on it.
Well, what about Instagram? Are you like doing like studying Instagram? Or are you like kind of off of that?
I'm a little off of Instagram just because it's been so hard for me to grow on that platform. But what I'm doing is building off of my TikTok and then pushing those people to my Instagram. So it's just kind of like pushing my TikTok super hard, and naturally people will go to your Instagram to like figure shit out.
Word. Yeah, bro. Instagram is a demon, bro. Like
Instagram is very hard, and like I tell everyone to post on TikTok because
you just never know. Like
you just never know.
It's so I don't know how they do it, but I be seeing like some random shit.
You see some,
and like sometimes like the other day, I was in the Dominican Republic. Like 10 TikToks in a row was in DR. The next night, I was in New York. I was like, yo, like, I don't know who's messing with my geographic settings, but like, bruh, this shit is weird.
It's weird. You see anything. So it's like anything that you want to do, like put it out there. Someone's going to see it. And if it clicks, then boom.
Yeah, who knows? You might have Lil Wayne on TikTok.
You might have Lil Wayne.
And he see you rapping. Like, hey,
you never know who sees your shit.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I've had some cool people like see my shit, and so you never know like who's gonna see your work. So like if you're an artist, I tell every artist to go out there and post your shit. I tell literally everyone, post on TikTok, no matter what you want to, like find a little niche that you want to do and do it.
Word.
What you got going is amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Like the party podcast, that shit was dope.
That was definitely like something I never seen before, bro. I just wanted to do
that was so cool.
Like, yeah.
You got to keep doing that.
When did you get tapped in with like the fitted culture?
I've always worn hats because I played baseball my entire life. So wearing like fitted hats and baseball style hats was just something I always did. And then my dad always collected too. My dad's a big sneakerhead and like hat collector. He's got just shit ton, like insane amount of hats. I'll put a picture so you can throw it in here. But he's a big collector and he just always influenced me on what I kind of like too. And then last October was when fitted hats kind of came out with their color underbrims.
Yeah.
They did their first pink UV, or they did it earlier last February, but that was the first time I got it. Was the last October or September, whatever. And then that was kind of sparked my interest for it again. And then in January, I posted a video on TikTok of my fitted collection, and people really liked it. So I was like, okay, I think people like this. Let me keep going with it, see where it could go. And yeah.
But what makes the fitted different than, I don't know, the snapback or the beanie or the bucket hat?
So,
or do you think this is just like a phase?
I think this is kind of the start of like a new sneaker head culture. So what's cool with fitted hats? Well, first off, fitted is not like a snapback, so it goes all the way around. It's fitted to your head, so there's different sizes. You got to figure out what size you are before you go. But what's different and cool about fitteds is they come out with different collections. So there was like the Aux Pack collection. So it's inspired by different albums. There was a cereal pack collection. And some of these collections are they're selling out instantly. Like people are lining up days before to get a hat. Resales getting crazy. I'll show you this one picture.
It's $3,000 for 8 hats.
$3,000 for 8 hats.
$3,000 for 8 hats. Bruh.
And I got those 8 hats. For retail too. So I'm those are my like grails, so I'm keeping those.
Yeah. Well, how much is a hat like normally? Like how much does it start out at?
Yeah, so a hat's like they just bumped it up to $45 for a hat.
Okay.
Which kind of sucks. Somewhere like 50, 55. But it's mostly between 45 and 55. But yeah, it's crazy what these are going for. Like, and this is why I kind of say it's the start of it, because people aren't really hip to it yet, and they don't see like some people can make a whole living off buying and reselling fitted. So if the sneaker resellers kind of get hip to this whole new wave, that's when I think fitteds are gonna take the next step, because a lot of celebrities aren't even like wearing fitteds yet, and I feel like they just haven't got the trend yet because it hasn't hit them. But we'll see what happens. I think a lot of people are starting to wear them a lot more. I know Drewski, one of my homies in the fitted culture, WYD Johnny, he was another big like TikTok fitted dude. He sent a shit ton of hats to Drewski, so Drewski's wearing them now. I know Metro Boomin's a big hat collector, so it's cool to see people getting hip to it. And I don't know. It's crazy what it's becoming, man. It's insane.
Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting that you say that about like the celebrities, because at first I thought like, oh damn, everybody's wearing fitteds, but like there's still a whole nother level to tap in. Like when Drake started wearing fitteds, then like
it's over.
Yeah, like it's over. When the certified lover boy starts wearing fitteds, he has a COB fitted. Like that shit go sell out like literally in like 30 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. It's like people see the hype right now and what's happening, but they don't see the people lining up like around the block for a whole night just to wait for a hat. So once they start to see that, I think that's when shit starts to get a lot bigger.
Do you think that the focus is well, do you think that there will still be focus on like sneakers, or would it be like what type of hat is that girl wearing? Like, damn, look at her hat though.
If I see a girl with a hat on, I go instantly for the hat. I'm
like,
damn, what hat
I mean, that says a lot about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like you tapped in. Like
you tapped in. If I see a girl with a fitted, I'm falling in love. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, damn.
It happened a couple times too.
For real. Yeah. I guess something on a more serious note. Who inspires you?
People around me for sure, but the closest person to me besides my mom too, but my dad for sure. Little backstory about my dad. My dad was born with no arms, no legs. There's no reason for it. Just it was an act of God, they said. But they told him he was never gonna be able to have a family, go to a regular school,
Okay.
drive a car, literally do anything in life. They just kind of told his parents like he wouldn't be able to do anything. Like literally when he was born, when he was like getting like, I don't even know, but when he was born, the doctors took him away from my grandma like instantly.
Damn.
She didn't even get to see him, and they're like, they went to talk to her because they didn't like, the technology wasn't there back then to like know he was gonna have no arms or no legs before he was born. So it was like complete surprise. And the doctors asked my grandma, they're like, it's okay if you don't want to keep them. He was born with no arms, no legs. She was like, what the fuck? No, I want my kid. Like, I'm gonna do no matter what for him. So, that was a little backstory about him. But growing up, like his entire life, he kind of figured out how to do different shit. He went to a regular school. He figured out how to drive a car. Like, he had to design his own pedals for the car at 17 or 18. And then for him to even get his license, he had to take the risk. He had to buy the van and the modifications before he even took a driver, like before he even sat in a driver's seat, because they didn't have a van for him to drive and take a driver's test in. So he had to buy the van, get it modified, which is like $100,000, which is crazy because like you need a ramp and all this different shit to get inside of it. Took the test and he got his license, and then he went to college, dropped out because he was doing just bigger shit. And now he has a regular job. He has a family. He's inspiring shit ton of people. He's a motivational speaker, and a graphic. He just does a bunch of shit as well too. But he's my number one inspiration because like he taught me literally like everything that I preach is like you can do anything in this world. He is the spitting image of that. Like he was told he wouldn't be able to do anything, and he did everything. So to have that in my life and someone that close, like, so he's the one. He has his own saying. He's like, the only person in this world that can stop you is yourself. Don't be your own speed bump. That's his saying. So that dude right there is like,
yeah, that's real,
man. Like
that's
to have him in my life, and like if I'm struggling with something, like to be able to ask him any second of the day, like to have that, it's a blessing. Like, and they said it was the act of God. So like he grew up hating God for a little bit, not understanding why he was born that way, and then he kind of sat back and realized like everything happens for a reason, and that reason for him being born that way was to inspire a ton of other people. So he's inspiring millions of people every single day, which is really, really cool to see because he can change someone's life. He definitely changed mine. So.
Hey man, I hope to meet. I did meet him that one time.
Yeah, you got to meet him again though.
Yeah, that show was kind of awkward, bro.
You got to have him on a podcast.
Yeah, bro. We gonna set that shit up, bro.
We're gonna do that one day.
For sure, bro. For sure. As we wrap this thing up, I got one more question for you. Well, two more, but one major one.
I'm good, man.
What's next for NHP?
What's next? I don't even know what's next. There's no limit, so I'm just riding the wave. Whatever comes, whatever happens for a reason. So I'm just riding this wave, seeing what happens. But big things are gonna happen. I already know that. I have big dreams that I'm gonna live. So, hopefully LA soon. I wanna live in LA.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you that. So LA, that's the ultimate goal as far as living.
I think so.
Living, like, do you want to be working out there or just like? Well, I guess you'd be working out there.
I don't like to be lazy. I like to work. So okay. I'm gonna be out there working, doing a million different things. But I'm gonna buy that Porsche one day and have that nice house. I don't know. It's coming. I'm doing big things to get there, but yeah, I got big dreams, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm just so excited for life. Life is exciting.
Facts, bro. Right now, yeah, bro.
Everything, like, just being around so many more people now, like, after COVID. I know COVID's kind of coming back, but and to be around people, it's like, it's a good feeling. But hopefully I can be in LA. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be in LA. I'm just manifesting that shit. You gotta like act as if you already have it.
Positive affirmations.
Always.
Yeah. Facts. Where can we find you on social media?
Shoot. Instagram, NHP Studio. TikTok, NHP Studio. YouTube, Noah Hudson Peralta. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. If any girls want my Snapchat, just DM me.
Yeah. Nah, bro. You don't understand how many DMs I got about him, bro.
What?
Bro, I told you, bro. I be getting DMs about you.
You're lying.
I swear to God. I have the proof, bro.
Oh, you did tell me that
Yeah.
one time.
How does it feel, bro? To just be like moving like that.
I don't know, man. It's good feeling. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool or whatever.
It's cool. Word. You can follow me on Instagram at Zer the Artist.
Follow him.
Yeah. Tap in, bro. Please. Please.
Follow him.
But more importantly, follow the podcast at ZuCast the podcast. Follow our TikTok at ZuCast
Follow
the
the
podcast.
TikTok.
TikTok gang. Yo, shout out. Bro, do you be watching the Roblox shit on TikTok?
I have not.
Bro, you got to tap in, bro. Like, that shit just be nuts. But, yeah. NHP interview. Thank you for coming, bro.
Bro,
This was.
Thank you.
This
Shit was. I gotta do this again.
Yeah. We gonna make it happen, bro. Oh shit! Big shout out to ZuWorld Media.
Yo, check out the new banner.
Yeah. I just got this. This is really supposed to be for my dorm room. I thought it was gonna be like one of the big ones for like your wall. That shit came in the mail. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, but yo, we making it work, man. We making
it's
it
dope.
work. Yeah.
Nah, it's a new setup.
Yeah.
First interview in the new setup.
Oh yeah, gotta do it. All right, y'all. Peace.
Yo, thank you again. Peace.
Yeah.